Webinar. My name is Stephanie and I'll be presenting you with a few pointers on hiring for small businesses. This session is being recorded and will be made available on Facebook and our new YouTube page. First, let me start with a little bit about myself. I have about 15 years of experience and originally am from Germany. And since coming to the US in 2008, I've earned my Bachelor of Science in Business Management, and I am a current member of the Society of Human Resource Management. So, hiring for small businesses. Having employees on payroll comes with a cost, and employees are expensive, as you can see on the screen. In a moment. Employees are inexpensive, but a very valuable resource if you choose it correctly. Everybody knows employees come with payroll liabilities, but they can also be a very expensive cost if they're not trained correctly, don't have the experience or the attitude for the job. So when this is done right, these costs far outweigh what you get back. It sounds simple when you hire. You post a job, you review the resumes, you interview a few people, you offer a job, do a background check, and you train them. In large corporations, you have an entire department that helps you with this process. However, when you are in a small business, most likely you're one owner, you don't have the time to go through all these steps and make all these decisions. So you come across a business associate or family friends that make a recommendation on who to hire, and you go with that. So the interview itself becomes just a pro forma process, and you end up with a person that might not be the right one for the job. There's, especially when it comes to small business, very important factors that are being forgotten. One is your company's culture. What is the dynamic in your business? And you have to consider that, what you do, how you do it, how you want it to be done, and to find the right person to match that. The other consideration that is forgotten is the staff you currently have. How do they represent you? How will this new hire fit in with them? And one option that helps greatly is including whoever is working with this person in the future, make them part of the hiring process. It'll make the integration of that new hire a lot easier. So, when you're looking for a person, what do you look for? Experience, education, personality, character. Keep all of those in mind. It'll pay off in the end. On a case that we recently had, we helped a client and we posted a job on Ucruit. It's a nice tool. It is free. There is payable options where you can pay, but for our purposes, it will be enough to just post the job for free. On Ucruit, you have the option, you can add a questionnaire for the applicants. You can add as many as, I believe, 5 questions of different subjects. How much salary are you looking for? What's your experience in a certain software that you may need? That all depends on what it is you do. So for that particular client, we posted a job based on their requirements, added a few questions for the applicants to answer, and started reviewing. Now, we had 300 applications, just about. Of those 300 people, and all of this happened within 3-4 days. Only about 100 actually went ahead and answered those questions. That is one giveaway of the interest of the individual applicant. Do they really have an interest in that job? Are they just applying to have an application on record? So from these 100 questionnaires, reviewing them, we found a lot of questions that were answered not to the requirement of the client, and sending a message out, thank them very much, which also is important for the application. And others got an invite to call for a phone interview. In that invitation, it also included a little bit more about what the company has to offer, which again eliminated a lot of people. At the end of the process, we had 3 applicants that were actually interviewed, and this made it very easy and a very lightened hiring process for our client. From these 3, 1 did get hired and is currently in training. So that's our first full success story. And if in any way, like if you've come across any of the hiring where you ended up, not being satisfied with what you hired, who you hired, yes, it can be eliminated with training or having conversations with the new hire. Those are all options that do exist. It's not a foolproof process, but it gives you the option to have what those large corporations do have, is an entire staff working on this for you. This was short and sweet. If there's any questions, let me know.
We're going to put up on the page. 1 second. Okay, so I just put it there. If they have any questions, they can ask now. So let's give them a few minutes to ask the questions if they have them. Transition on from there.
Oh, can you click on it?
Okay, we have one question. Is there a fee for you to assist with the hiring?
Yes, there is. There is a fee, and that all depends on time, how long it takes. But it outweighs what the cost is going to end up being if you have the wrong person added to your staff. Cost is very hard to calculate when it comes to business expenses in that regard. You can choose not go with the friend's choice recommendation, go through hiring assistants like we do, spend the time yourself and go through the motions. Every single one is going to cost. If you do the process yourself, it's going to be your time that you can spend in your business selling, offering services. So, yeah.
Let's see. Is there any more questions that we can answer for anybody at this time? Please let us know. We'll give it a few more minutes. The beauty of having a production assistant read the questions out for you.
Hold on.
Give it
Minimize
a
it.
little
Now, while we wait for questions on the screen that I have up, we can't only, or we can help you not only with hiring and retaining employees. You probably see on the back of the page the little icons. So if there's anything for business development, growing your business, and expanding your business, anything QuickBooks, we specialize in that. We have an IT department for you. Anything for taxes or virtual assistants, all of those we can help you with. If you have any questions on another subject for what we do here at Business Resource Partners, you can call us anytime or send us an email. Or information is also available on the website.
It seems we don't have any more questions.
No more questions? All right, then that's it from me. I thank you very much for watching, and we'll be back next week on Wednesday at 10:30 with
I believe it's my Tilly.
with tax.
Have a good day.